They fought cancer, and now they've battled the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. About 40 locals back home tonight after hiking Mount Kilimanjaro to benefit the American Cancer Society. News 8's Megan Backus spoke to one of the hikers who tells us about his personal journey.
We all had that sense of, will I make it? You know, we didn't know.
More than 19,000 feet of mountain, 3 different trails, and this group of about 40 local people touched by cancer in some way. It was a journey that wasn't easy.
We were in these tour buses that were going up these windy mountain roads, and they were kind of pitching all over the place.
Matt Flanagan says that was just the start of a challenge not unlike the battle with cancer. He lost his father to cancer and has a brother in recovery.
When we're finally at the trailhead, we're met by fresh signs that elephants had been through, and you can kind of still hear them off in the distance.
The wildlife, the terrain, and the altitude of Mount Kilimanjaro, it inspired awe and posed obstacles along the way.
For some of us getting acclimated to living in a tent, or somebody else, maybe the food was a little bit different than what they were used to. Some way, somehow, folks dealt with challenges.
Most of the hikers know what it is to fight. About 25 are survivors of cancer. Over the 6-day climb, they each carried 40-pound backpacks and endured 85-degree temperatures at the start, then bundled up to take on 15-degree weather as they approached the highest point.
And right about the time when you really think you can't make it again, you really think this is it, I've got to turn around, the guides yell out, 20 minutes to summit.
On March 1st, the group stood tall atop the highest point in Africa.
And just when you're catching your breath and saying, my gosh, I made it, you look over the horizon and there's the dawn of a new day on the African plains, and the sun was coming up, and it was spectacular.
Flanagan says the journey was life-changing, and he hopes people fighting cancer now will be able to join them on the trip next year.
And there's 25 people who've done so, who've stood at the top of Africa, and will tell you it's worth the battle.
Megan Backus, News 8 Now.
Megan says each of those hikers raised at least $2,500 for the American Cancer Society. But organizers say more donations have been coming in, and they, at last count, had raised $180,000. If you'd like more information on how you can take on Mount Kilimanjaro, go to our website at rochesterhomepage.net.